IVM.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Smile India with me, Shifa Maitra. Hope you've honed the skills you picked up during the lockdown, since once things open up, you will not have as much time. I'm very taken up by people who learnt a new language or how to play a musical instrument during the lockdown. They actually have stories to tell their grandchildren. Yet I also believe that for most of us, coping with professional commitments and running home is an achievement too. Isn't it enough that we coped without our house help? Now on to some people who did a lot in recent times. Like two engineering students from Kolkata's Jadavpur University, Anisya Banerjee and Achak Nihilani, who have developed a brilliant device that can tell from the sound of a person's cough if it's COVID-19 or not. It's a non-contact device and great for first-level screening of people. It can pick up multiple coughs from the same location and give results. Basic testing is on, and the ICMR Kolkata is very happy with the results. It will be useful at places like classrooms and auditoriums, so people infected can be treated on time. Once we start stepping out, wearing a mask is mandatory, and we have one lady to thank for that in India. While the WHO had not made it mandatory, Dr. Shailja Vaidya Gupta, senior advisor in the health team to the government, insisted it be made mandatory. She pointed that social distancing is very difficult in many parts of India, but a mask will help as the droplets cause the spread. Now with fines being imposed, nobody dares to step out without one. Well, thank you, Dr. Gupta, for insisting on something that has actually become the new normal for us. I love that people are getting innovative with homemade masks. I'm sure we'll soon be matching the masks with the clothes we wear. A heartwarming story comes from Nagpur. Vikas and his cousin had set up a niche boutique hotel and were doing well when the lockdown was suddenly announced. There were 4 guests in the hotel who had no place to go, so the owners assured them that it was fine, they could stay here. Soon their staff started going on leave, but they managed. The restaurants in the area shut, so now the guests could not order food. Vikas requested his mother and aunts to cook for them as well. A doctor on COVID duty asked if he and his team could move in so that they didn't have to travel back home. The boys agreed. Now they sanitize the hotel themselves while their mothers cook and send meals. They even speak to the guests' families to reassure them. What's really touching is that nobody is charged for meals since they believe ghar ka khana never has a price. Isn't that amazing? Another place that all of India needs to learn from is Manipur. Here, the local government takes donations from those who want to donate and then set up a market zone-wise. There are tables with groceries, grains, fruits and vegetables. People who need things form a line with social distancing and then go from table to table taking what they need. They do not interact with anyone and do not feel like charity is being done for them. So next time you donate, please make sure you don't hurt the dignity of the receiver. And please never tom-tom about it on social media. It's tacky. What you can do on social media is check out Good News Indians on Facebook for positive news on India. You could also hear more podcasts on the IVM site or wherever you get your podcasts from. Till then, stay home, stay safe.
I hope you enjoyed that show. We'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money. While we're still going through lockdown, let me recommend a few quick shows for you to listen to. Check out Uncle Please Sit with Joel and Tushar. Really enjoyed that show. They unpack some of the greater issues that we're facing, and I think you'll enjoy that. Also, do check out The Traveling Professor. That's a fun show that I think you're really going to enjoy as well. Fulia Bazi is a great show. It's a Hindi show about policy and things like that. They had a great episode last week. A close friend of mine from college, Joy Paul, was the guest. They talk about different social networks being used for different things. Very cool show. And lastly, let me tell you about Simplified. Simplified did a live episode last week, and we're making the first part of that available on their feed right now. So do definitely check that out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thanks, and please do keep listening.
Look! Up in the internet! It's a meme! No! It's a cat video! No! It's the Geek Fruit Podcast!
That's right, we interrupt this riveting broadcast to tell you about our show, The Geek Fruit Podcast, where Tejas, Dinkar and I, Jishnu, talk about everything in pop culture, including DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Netflix, and everything in between.
You know how your friends hate it when you ramble about some nerdy crap and you just want somebody to listen to you? Well, sorry, there's nothing we can do about that, but come listen to us ramble and it'll almost be like the real thing. Kind of.
Listen to new episodes of the Geek Fruit Podcast every Monday and the Geek Fruit Bulletin every Thursday on iTunes, Google Podcasts, the IVM app, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Happy listening, you nerds.